all the time.
Is it phone? His phone is ringing, people. But yeah, nah, you know what? The cigarette thing is the one that gets me because they advertise it so long, so well. You would never pick up a magazine without it showing you some form of a cigarette brand or whatever the case. But nowadays, if you buy a cigarette brand, you know the first country to do what the UK is doing now actually with the cigarettes, because it's showing you the harm that it does to you, isn't it?
Yeah.
But the first country to do that was Australia.
Yeah, I think you said
Australia was the first country to do that because they're trying to get rid of people smoking and the effects of smoking and blah, blah, blah. However, cut the long story short now, the vape has been introduced. The vape has been introduced for people to cut them out from smoking cigarettes. How does it work? I don't know. The thing is, because I'm not a smoker.
But that's the problem is they don't specifically know what's in the vape. Because there's a bunch of chemicals in there and they don't really know the full ramifications of taking that. It's the same thing. So it doesn't matter whichever way you go, something bad's going to happen to you anyway.
It's the same thing as cigarettes, man.
So yeah, because I remember I tried it for a little while, but then I found it affected my health. Like when I was doing the cardio and that, I was struggling.
No, because you're smoking, so it's always gonna
mess up your lungs and that. So no matter which way you go, man, there's always going to be things out there that's going to affect your health.
I don't know which one is which, man. But you know what? I say, if they're going to ban, I think the thing about vapes, because they haven't got a heavy tax on them, do they?
I'm not sure, man.
I don't think they have.
I wouldn't think they would have the same.
I don't think they have the same heavy tax. That's why I see them getting rid of it.
Good money maker, aren't they?
I think what they're looking at where the taxes of it is, because where the taxes is where they make money, and that's why cigarette companies till today are still running, despite the fact a lot of them are pissed off because sending anything into the UK, they know that it's heavy taxes in regards to it. And the thing about smoking, I'll tell you one thing that's interesting. I've never seen you ever seen a cigarette smoker? As soon as they want a cigarette, they smoke it and they're so relaxed and relieved.
Yeah, because
I've never understood it. I've never understood. Bro, I've always admired, and I'm not a smoker, and I'm not even promoting anybody to be a smoker, but I've always admired how smokers actually are, because they'll sit there, 2 fingers, put a cigarette in their mouth, and as soon as they smoke a little bit, it's like the stress that they were going through in that moment in time has gone. Am I telling a lie? It's so interesting how they managed to get it to that point, because I always look at people who say, yeah, cigarette smoker, all right, stress, but they need a cigarette. As soon as they get that cigarette, boom, they're fine, good to go. But I've always wondered, I wonder if there's any pilots who are like heavy on smoking, because you know they can't really smoke in the air. Not they can't really smoke. They probably can, because how many years were they smoking in the air for? I remember when I was younger, I used to get in a plane and they had a smoker section in the plane, but you all come out stinking of cigarettes.
Yeah, they must have some sort of policy on that and training on that, because they get tested. Their blood gets tested all the time.
Yeah, they get tested, but cigarettes are not a part of testing, are they?
You know,
the main thing, pilots, drugs, alcohol is the key thing, and
those are the main obvious things to check.
You can't really smoke marijuana.
Like smoking, like nicotine doesn't really affect your ability to do things. It doesn't alter your mental state.
No, it's a
if anything, like you said, it brings you down or doesn't heighten your senses, or it doesn't do anything to you.
I have a brother, man. He knows he can't smoke weed, but he wishes he could. But he's a pilot. So, you know what I'm saying?